Wow. What a year it has been for Tri-City Christian Academy. You know, it was just 1 year ago that many of us gathered together for the official groundbreaking ceremony that took place just behind us at our formal school campus. And together we embarked on a journey of constructing our new school facility. Over the past 4 years, the building committee and the school board have worked tirelessly to deliver a modern, quality constructed building that will serve us and our kids for years and years to come. The members who have served over these past 4 years are listed in your program. And I hope that you will thank each of them today for their time and their efforts as you see them. As you know, we have members of our boards and committees representing each of the 5 constituent churches. It's been a real pleasure for me as building committee chair and an honor and a blessing to work with each of them. And I'm really proud to say that I cannot recall a vote over the past 4 years regarding the building project that was not unanimous. We've truly been unified, all 5 churches, in our efforts. I hope that as you tour the new school facility today, that you will like what you see. This new facility includes many elements that we did not have in our old facility, including a media center, administrative offices with a boardroom, an art lab, a music lab, a science lab, a commercial restaurant-grade kitchen and cafeteria, a state-of-the-art gymnasium along with athletic fields and a playground, a chapel, and of course, it's a school, much-needed expanded modern classrooms. Throughout the past year, I hope each of you have enjoyed the construction updates and the hard hat video tours along the way to keep you updated. I imagine that when you saw some of those photos, you were wondering if we were actually going to get the building completed on time for the first day of school. So I want everyone to be honest with me. Raise your hand if you had some doubts. And I think there's probably a few more hands that should go up. Well, you're not the only ones, and you notice my hand went up. I want to confess this morning that Samet Corporation, our contractor, called a special meeting, the management of Samet called a special meeting with me back in April. And they told me that they were not giving up, but with us having rain or snow every day in the month of February, except for one day, we had fallen behind. And I mean way behind. At that point, we were about 6 weeks behind. I reminded them how critical it was that we started the new school year in the new facility. It's the reason we selected a firm like Samet. I told them that we could not wait until July or August to put it in the high gear. We had to start right then and there in April to try to make up ground, and we would do it day by day, week by week, month by month. Our project manager, Jennifer Hart, and our construction superintendent, Robert Crosby, along with all of your prayers and the Lord's help, together they pulled off a miracle. After 1 year of construction, we received our occupancy permit to begin school on the Friday afternoon before our orientation on Sunday and before the first day of school on Monday. We received our permit at 4:30 p.m. So that means after 1 year, we had exactly 30 minutes to spare. Let's watch together through the magic of time-lapse photography how our school went up, but we're going to do it in just 60 seconds. thrilled to have the teams from Samet Corporation and Peterson Gordon Architects with us today. These are the individuals who have worked so hard on our projects. So I'd like to call them to the stage at this time, and Peter's going to assist me with a presentation. On behalf of the building committee and the school board, I'd like to recognize each of these individuals with a plaque and thank them for their efforts. First, James Gordon and Perry Peterson. These are the two principals of Peterson Gordon Architects in Winston-Salem. All of us on the building committee will never forget their very first presentation when we were interviewing the various architects that we were going to select. James and Perry presented their concept of the creation walkway that you saw this morning as you entered the school, with the entrance tower representing the Sabbath day. We knew right then and there that they understood that this was not going to be just another school project, but rather it was going to be an Adventist Christian school project. James and Perry, we are so delighted with all of the design and practical elements that you've incorporated into our new school. And we hope that you are as pleased and proud of this new facility and how the finished product turned out as we are. Thank you for your efforts. Next, the team from Samet Corporation. First and foremost, our two primary team members that we work with each day. Jennifer Hart, our project manager, and Robert Crosby, better known as Builder Bob in the videos. You might not recognize him without his construction hat. And he was our senior job superintendent. I know without a doubt that we would not have made our deadline had we had anyone else working or managing our project. These two individuals are simply the best I have ever worked with. Additionally, I'd like to recognize others from the Samet team. They were all a critical part of our project. First of all, Gabrielle Pippin, the project engineer, then Dave Witzel, the pre-construction project executive. He helped put all the numbers together. Our senior project development officer, Barry Kitley. They were supported by the vice president of Samet Corporation of the Triad region, Ken Gruby, and also the president of Samet Corporation, Rick Davenport. So again, thank each and every one of you for your efforts. Next, I'd like to recognize the last two school board chairs of Tri-City Christian Academy, Benita Reynolds and Mark Andrews, as well as our principal, Peter Cousins. Back 4 years ago in 2011, these individuals led the school board as they outlined a new 3-year strategic plan for the school. As the new school board chair that I just started in July, I recently reviewed that document, as well as all of their other, that outlined all their initiatives. I was really surprised when I got to the last page and saw that the last initiative was to build a new school. And what surprised me is they had down 4 years ago that their goal was to have the new school completed in the summer of 2015. Their vision also included all of the elements that I named off this morning that are part of our new school facility. So let's take a look again at the video screen at how their vision has become a reality during the past year. So we're going to start with shots of our old school building, and then we're going to take the journey all the way up until the new school facility. Unfortunately, Benita is unable to be with us today due to her extensive travel schedule, so we will present her a plaque at another time. But on behalf of the school board, as well as each of the 5 constituent churches, I want to recognize both Mark Andrews and Peter Cousins. Thank you so much for your leadership and your persistence during the past 4 years. We truly would not be here today in our new school facility without you.